Welcome back to the boss tour. This time we're going to fight Kvar, the second Grand Cardinal we fight and the third we've seen. And he's got a resistance to lightning, so whatever party members you picked, make sure you disable any lightning text. And he fights with energy stones. And those are particularly hard if you decide to fight with Genus in this battle, since they're resistant to everything. There are 3 of them, and every magic attack that has an element is going to not be very effective. And recommend for this party you have everyone in at least level 25. And the party I would recommend is Lloyd, Kratos, and Colette. Mostly because Kratos and Colette are the most durable party members aside from Lloyd, and they also have good offensive capabilities, and magic isn't going to be very effective in this battle. And I also recommend Kratos over Rain for healing, because Kratos has more health and defense. However, I'm sure there's a good strategy for any team you pick. And why would you want to pick a team other than this, though? It's because the people who go with Lloyd are going to receive, are going to get higher affection points towards him. So if you want to get a certain character close to you that isn't Kratos or Colette, then you're going to have to change your strategy from mine. But even at level 25 with defense increasing titles, if any character gets sandwiched between the energy stones, their health's going to get down a lot. I recommend equipping Paralysis Charms to all your characters if you're new to the game, or if you don't want to use gels for the I Hate Gels title. But you should be fine with gels and without Paralysis Charms if you brought in a good supply of gels with you. But I do think Paralysis Charms would be a good addition to the battle, but I did not equip any Paralysis Charms for my characters. The only Paralysis Charm I had, I equipped to Genus, who wasn't in my party at the time, so I wasn't able to get it back. Anyway, aside from that, make sure you take out the energy stones first and leave Kvar for last. For the unison attack, I used cross thrust like you saw. I just did that because I thought something with Lloyd and Kratos would have more dramatic effect. And I couldn't use Lightning Tiger Blade since every enemy in this battle is resistant to lightning. Anyway, if you've noticed in the battle, Kvar is more dangerous up close than he is far away. Even though he knows Spark Wave, it isn't going to do a lot of damage. And I equipped the Earth Dagger back to Kratos, since Kvar was the only enemy left and he's not resistant to Earth, when all the other enemies were. Aside from that, the battle really is pretty much everything it's said so far. Yeah, see how Kratos didn't lose barely any health, even though he only guarded half the attack. Kvar really isn't a threat at all with magic. He's far more of a threat up close. And both Lloyd and Kratos leveled up. Great. Well, that was Kvar. See you next time on the boss tour. Oh, one more thing. Why, I used cross thrust.
You pathetic, inferior being! Feel the pain
Most quoted.
of those inferior
Kratos line.
as you
Ever.
burn in hell.